Welcome to another episode of Weird Beard Fishing, y'all. So today, after work, I'm stopping at a local dam. Well, local-ish. Just had to drive to get an hour to get here. So, I'm going to show you guys my favorite way to fish, especially during early winter, late fall, and even deep into the winter. One of my favorite techniques is right here. A nice little vibe. Especially the Venom Lures Vibramax. To me, it seems like it vibes a little bit faster than other brands. There are some other good ones, but bang for your buck, definitely gonna go with the Vibramax. Has really good hooks, has death grip hooks. But this right here is gonna be a 1/4 ounce. I'll start light and then I'll work my way heavier because as you can see, there is a lot of current. So I'm gonna probably upsize from this to a 1/2 ounce to a 5/8 and then even up to a 1 ounce and go up and really fish right up here in some of this raging current right there and fish some of the current seams. So I'm going to show you guys how you can fish for these off of these high walls using these vibes. Let's get into it.
Alright guys, first little drop right here. Try and get some of this camera angle good for you guys. First off, now I'm going to see how this current seam is coming and wrapping in. You can see the current seam right here where it comes and folds up. It's obviously hitting something down below and shooting the current straight up. So a lot of times they'll sit in the slack water just right on the edge of that current seam. So I'm gonna let it go down right up against the wall right here, and I'm gonna feel for that bottom. As soon as it touches that bottom, I'm gonna give it a nice little snap real quick. Might have to go a little bit heavier because that current is moving. Move it over here to my right, where it's a little calmer. There I can feel the bottom. The thing is, we might have to just keep switching colors too to figure out exactly what they're gonna want. This is another good way to fish too. When it's really cold water, you can wear gloves. Like right now it's really not too cold, but you can wear gloves and you can actually just sit here and jig and you're staying in motion, so you're not just sitting there dead sticking something. Now just pick it up and move it right back over here because this current's actually creating an eddy and going right back around the wall right here. And if I can't catch them on the vibes, I'm going to throw them on something else. Another little juicy tip for you guys, I'm actually going to throw a Ned. I'm going to throw a pink Ned. I'm just going to feel for the tick of the bottom. And when I do, I just give it a nice little 6-inch jerk up. I have to throw on a heavier one so I can stay in that current a little bit better. Well, I had to change the battery out, but the first drop with the Ned Rig, and I definitely just got a bite. Pull it back over and put it right in that corner right there. It definitely seemed to always congregate in just certain spots. Probably some kind of underwater current seam that I can't see, or rocks or whatever that's down there. And I keep a tight line as it falls, so that way I can feel it go all the way down. Cool thing is I don't really ever have the reel, I just put it down in a different spot. It's really not that deep. Might have to go put on a heavy vibe and get up in the current, seeing as this is the warmer part of the day. And here comes the 1 ounce vibe, the 1 ounce vibe. I don't even think this rod's rated for it. Nope, it's up to 1 ounce. Sweet. Look at that. It's one of the best rods that I've ever had. And I have like $300 and $400 rods, and I love this $60 rod from Walmart. I actually love it so much, I've got 3 of them. It just worked so well in so many different applications. Especially like a vibe, spinnerbait, chatterbait, swim jig. This thing just dominates. I have abused the hell out of this thing. I've caught a 50-inch muskie on this. Personal best smallmouth, personal best largemouth, I mean, everything. See, look how long this takes to fall, even though it's 1 ounce. Got one. Got a pretty good one. Oh man, he's kind of fat. And you know you want to come up here without breaking off. I'm gonna have to hand line him up. There he is. I knew there was some here. Man, he's got a pink old face, bud. Look how pink that dude is. Holy crap. Like, look through my glasses, guys. Get a real good view. Boom, there we go. Told you guys. Vibe, Saugeye. Saugeye, vibe. It works. Boom. There he goes. You ever seen a Saugeye jump? No, you have. So, that fish was actually sitting out in this really, really deep seam right here. So it's probably like 10 to 15 feet right here in the center. It's the deepest. That fish was definitely super cold, and that's why he was there. It's probably the warmer water for them. Told you they were up here. People always look at me like I'm crazy throwing a 1 ounce vibe. But you know what? That's what you need to get in this raging current. And guess what? That's where the fish are. Coming out here with a bait caster, everybody else throwing spinning gear and tiny little 1/8 ounce weights. I'm throwing a 1 ounce vibe. There, I hit that eddy. Started going back. See how it was pushing my bait really far that way, but it just actually turned 180, came right back to me. Now it's dead in front of me. That's the current seam that you want to work. Hey, Mickey, just come on this side. Yeah, you got to work the center current seam. And when I'm fishing deeper water like this, just because some of the fish could be suspended, I'll give it more like a foot up jig, just so I can cover a little more of the water column. Now the thing is you do really have to feel for that bottom. You feel that hard tick when that blade hits the bottom. And as soon, I don't even let it sit there at all. I just automatically rip it right back up, because they're usually either hitting it on the fall or on the rip up. Right here, what you're gonna want to do is, you see where there's like this little slack area that eventually it'll have like a little bust out of the current seam come over here. You throw it here, it's gonna go down that way some, but then it circles around back, and usually when it turns around, starts coming back, that's where the fish are. Yeah, try to get right on the current seam. If you got a light one, you might be able to fish right up against the wall. Because a lot of times they'll sit up against the wall too. Just keep working different current seams, trying new spots. Key for everything, it seems to always just be movement. Don't stay in the same place. I'm probably gonna have to go get something to eat. I have not eaten anything. I skipped lunch, I skipped break.
All right, guys, so that's all I have time for today. I gotta hurry up and get up out of here. Hopefully you guys are able to learn something. I know I only caught a few fish, but the techniques definitely work. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know I'm gonna drop a new video. I'm gonna be back in action, guys. And until the next time, I'll catch you on the next episode of Weird Beard Fishing.